Hello, Year One. I'm going to share a story with you today, and it's a story called The Most Magnificent Thing, and it's written by somebody called Ashley Spires. And as you can see on the front cover, this is the main character, and she is holding lots and lots of things. I wonder what you can spot in the picture. I can see lots of things on her trolley. She's also carrying something, and she's got even more things in her pockets. Looks like she has a plan. Let's have a look. Now, this little girl loves to explore. She loves to relax, and she does this with her best friend. She makes things, he unmakes things. One day, the girl has a wonderful idea. She is going to make the most amazing thing. First, she hires an assistant to help her. Next, they gather their supplies. They set up somewhere out of the way and get to work. The girl tinkers and hammers and measures, while her assistant pounces and growls and chews. When she is finished, she steps back to admire her work. She walks around one side. Her assistant examines the other side. It doesn't look right. Her assistant picks it up and gives it a shake. It doesn't feel right either. They are shocked to discover that the thing isn't magnificent or good. It isn't even kind of sort of okay. It is all wrong. The girl tosses it aside and gives it another go. She smooths and wrenches and fiddles. Her assistant circles and tugs and wags. When she is finished, she stands up and she takes a long look at it. Her assistant gives it a nudge with his paw. The thing is still wrong. She decides to try again. The girl saws and glues and adjusts. She stands and examines and stares. She twists and she tweaks and she fastens. She fixes and straightens and studies. She tries all different ways to make it better. She makes it square. She makes it round. She gives it legs. She adds antennae. She makes it fuzzy. She makes it long, short, rough, smooth, big, small. One even smells of stinky cheese. But none of them are magnificent. Her hard work attracts a few admirers, but they don't understand. They can't see the magnificent thing that she has in her mind. She gets mad. The angrier she gets, the faster she works. She smashes pieces into shapes. She jams parts together. She pummels the little bits in. Her hands feel too big to work, and her brain is too full of all the not right things. If only the thing would just work. Crunch. The pain. It starts in her finger, it rushes to her brain, and she explodes. It is not her finest moment. I'm no good at this. I quit. Her assistant suggests a walk. It's not much help at first. But before long, she starts to feel different. Bit by bit, the mad gets pushed out of her head. As they stroll along, she comes across the first wrong thing she made. The bad feelings are about to start again. Then she notices something surprising. There are some parts of the wrong things that are really quite right. The bolts on one, the shape of another, the wheel to seat ratio of the next. There are all sorts of parts that she likes. By the time she reaches the end of the trail, she finally knows how to make the thing magnificent. She gets to work. She works carefully and slowly, tinkering, hammering, twisting, fiddling, gluing, painting. Her assistant makes sure there are no distractions. "This is the perfect thing to ward off bears," says one man. "This will stop that leak," says another lady. "This one's all wet," says a little boy. The afternoon fades into evening. Finally, she finishes. She alerts her assistant. They climb aboard and take it for a spin. They are not disappointed. It really is the most magnificent thing. The pair take a good look, a long look. It leans a little to the left, and it's a bit heavier than expected. The colour could do with a bit of work too, but it's just what she wanted. It really is magnificent. And that's the end of the story. And that story can teach us a lot of things, year one. It can teach us that sometimes when we're making things, we need to go away and have a think. Think about how to make it even better. Sometimes a walk helps. Sometimes doing something completely different stops us from thinking about what's wrong with something and enables us to see what's really right with it. I wonder, when you're making your junk modelling or your Lego or anything else that you like to make at home, I wonder if you left it for a while, had a little walk, jump on the trampoline, a little swim if you can, anything that takes your mind away, and then you came back. I wonder if you could make it even more magnificent. I hope you've enjoyed the story. See you again soon.